What's up guys, it's me your boy SteveRandom here, and in today's video I'm doing the top 3 favorite coffee fragrances. Now I've done, other fragrances before, like favorite apple fragrances, and this is my favorite coffee fragrances. Now I know there's a bunch of other coffee fragrances out there that I don't own, but I'm not a huge fan of coffee fragrances, but when the fragrances get it right, I like it. So these are my top 3 favorite coffee fragrances. My number 3 is, of course, none other than Angelman Pure Coffee. Now I can just remove this all because I've taken this off, and it's pretty good. I mean, this is how it looks off. I've done a video on this before, taking them off, but I like this better. So Pure Coffee pretty much smells like coffee. It can be perceived as a little bit of a harsher coffee, and not as a smooth coffee like in some other fragrances. But I mean, to me, it smells overall pretty decent. I mean, if you're looking for a coffee fragrance, you can't go wrong with this one. But I wanted more of a complex kind of coffee fragrance, so I don't really like this one. That's not the fragrance's fault, that's my fault for buying it, because I thought it was going to be a little bit different rather than just coffee and Angelman DNA. And that's pretty much Pure Coffee in a few words. The longevity on this, I get about 6 to 7 hours, so it's pretty good. I mean, overall, I never really used it that much. The few times I've used it, I got about 6 to 7 hours of longevity. That's Angelman Pure Coffee. So my number 2 is not with me. I mean, I thought I had this fragrance, but I don't. I made a review on this before. I can probably link it in the description below if you guys want to see it. But my number 2 is Play Intense. Givenchy Play Intense is a great coffee, very smooth and nice for a date night kind of fragrance. It smells really nice. I would recommend it as a coffee fragrance, but you can smell like different stuff, but I kind of get the coffee and I kind of get a nice smooth like undertone like of the Givenchy Play DNA, which is very nice. It's a very nice and easy to wear for date night, for formal night, and I think for a winter or fall night it's also great. Play Intense, when I had it, I would get 8 hours of longevity, but they reformulated it, so now it's about probably 6 hours, I would say. But if you guys have the vintage or the original, it's a great fragrance. My number 1, none other than this one right here, Polo Red Intense. The coffee in here you can't go wrong with. The cranberry mixed with the coffee, it just creates this overall very pleasant and nice smell. It just smells so nice to the nose. I love this one. It kind of smells a little bit too designery. It's not very like depthy and that stuff, but it smells really nice and very mass pleasing for a coffee fragrance. Sometimes coffee fragrances can appear too harsh and can not get many compliments, but with this one, cranberry coffee really makes it go well and really gets the compliments, and overall I really enjoy this one. This is my favorite coffee fragrance currently, even though it's not based on, like, it's not fully coffee. It has some cranberry and some other stuff, so it's not it's not based off coffee, but it's still a great fragrance to have if you're looking for a coffee fragrance. Polo Red Intense, longevity on this, I get about 6 to 7 hours, which is pretty decent, and overall it gets compliments, and I really recommend it for the winter and fall if you're looking for a coffee fragrance. That's Polo Red Intense at my number 1 spot. For now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, let me know in the comments below, and peace.